All right, Coach, opened up conference with 2 wins last week. Just give me your overall thoughts on your team's performance in those 2 games.
You know, I think that we started both games out strong, and I felt like we were prepared. I felt like they executed our game plan well. In the first game, we kind of fell asleep in the second quarter a little bit, and so, you know, our main message after that first game was just to put 4 quarters together. And then, you know, we came in Saturday, and I felt like we did a much better job of that. And also, you know, just getting downhill and getting to the free throw line.
It just felt like on Saturday that y'all were in control and you stayed in control throughout the game. Was that more of like a case where you just settled your nerves a little bit? Do you think it was a nervousness thing after how close that first one was? Or do you think that y'all are just like, okay, we have it together now?
You know, I think there's a little bit of everything. Mainly, I feel like, you know, how we respond to adversity on the floor determines a lot. And, you know, as well as I do, especially in our conference, there's going to be conflict on the floor and think we're going to go through tough times. How we respond to those is going to make a big difference in how the game ends. And we've got to have the leadership out on the court that has a bit of a calming factor in times like that. And we can't let one mistake lead to another and then go multiple possessions without scoring. And that's what happened, I think. And so I did feel like we did a better job of that on Saturday. We talked about extending the lead when we had it. Let's not take any possessions off when we have a big lead like that, because teams are good enough to come back.
Yeah, and Texas A&M International isn't a slouch team either.
Right.
So, which players on the team so far? And this is still early in the season, but of course now you have enough games under your belt. Who's really impressing you most, and who do you think is improving?
You know, I'm super impressed with Sawyer Lloyd. I do think that she is playing consistent right now. She's bringing everything she's got every game. And then also I feel like Tay has stepped up. These past 2 games she had monster games, and she's got to do that. I feel like we're putting her in position to do what she does best. She's got to go to her strengths and make the game easy, and we fully expect that she could do that every time.
2 more conference games this weekend before y'all hit the road. You got Fort Lewis and Oklahoma Christian, right?
Fort Smith.
Fort Smith and Oklahoma Christian. I always going to mess that up.
Yeah,
but what's the game plan heading into these 2 games, and how do we keep that momentum rolling?
You know, I think we've got to set the tone, and we got to get downhill. We've got to be the aggressors this weekend. Both of the teams that we play this weekend, they shoot the ball well, and they're going to execute like crazy. They have been competing. They haven't won every game that they've played, but they've been competing well with other teams, and I know both coaches pretty well, and so I know that they're going to come in with a good game plan. I feel like we are at our best when our defense brings offense, and so we have got to make sure that we're aggressive on the defensive end so that we can create a lot of turnovers for both teams.
All right, then of course you hit the road going, you know, pretty far away at this point. Coach, I'll just go ahead and let you tell me about it. Are the girls excited? Are you excited?
Absolutely. You know, I do feel like player experience is important, and we want to be able to give back to our players just like we were given to as players, and these are moments that they will never forget. We do want to go in to Hawaii prepared and make sure that we're focused on winning 2 games, but at the same time we are going to give them time to relax and enjoy the moment for a second and allow them to go experience Pearl Harbor, and they're going to climb Diamond Head Mountain. I'm not sure if that's a good coaching move. It's waste all our energy doing that. But and then also they're going to go do a luau, which the players will absolutely love that. And I hope they enjoy it, and I hope they always remember it.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you, Coach.
Thanks.